beautiful people, and welcome back. I'm gonna stop saying that actually.
What?
I'm tired of saying hello, beautiful people.
No, I like that.
No,
That's a good one.
It's okay. Okay, for those of you who don't know, Chris and I just celebrated our 2-year anniversary last month, and so for this video, we wanted to do like a 2-year Q&A. I posted this on my YouTube. You guys can send us in questions. So for this video, we're gonna be answering the questions you guys sent in. By the way, go follow us on Instagram and our YouTube couple channel. Yeah? Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get started. Some of these don't make any sense. What people sent in, some don't make any sense. Okay,
so the first question is, they want to know the full story of how we met, and I'm sure most of you know it. Maybe not most of you.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, a lot of you should know it because we've told it probably like 40 plus times on our lives.
Yeah.
And we've told it in videos, I think, too.
Yeah, but we never told like the full story. But so she just wants to know, can we tell the full story? And by full story, like
there's a lot to the story.
Yeah, we're gonna
it's
tell
very, very deep and complex.
Yes. We're gonna tell how we met. We're gonna talk about our first date and how it was magical and a nightmare at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah. So we are gonna sometime this year.
What the fuck, y'all? God damn! God damn!
I'm not gonna say when, but sometime this year, we will make a how we met story. Okay? Okay.
I love you.
I love you too, Christopher.
Shorty asked what keeps us going. You see, what keeps me going every day is knowing that I gotta provide and protect for this beautiful goddess of a woman. I know I gotta get out there. I know I gotta spoil her. I know I gotta make her life easier because she hasn't had the easiest life. So I just want to make sure that you're all taken care of. That's what keeps me going.
I thought it meant like what keeps us going as a couple.
Yeah, that keeps us going as a couple too, because it keeps me wanting to like continuously check in and like make sure that you're doing good and everything. I just want to make sure that she's happy. That's what keeps us going. Because that keeps her going too, because then she wants to make me happy because I want to make her happy so bad. Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't have a real answer.
You just go.
You just
feel the need
we
to
go because we're passionate about each other. I'm passionate about making this relationship as fulfilling for her as it can be.
For me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so, boom. That was the answer to that.
Well, I didn't answer. I didn't answer. Okay, so pretty much I was gonna say, like, what you said, but also just because I feel like it's worth it to keep going with him, because this is my best friend and I love him, and there's nobody else I want things to work with.
It has to feel worth it for sure. That's how all relationships work. You have to feel like you're being fulfilled, or else you can't just continuously fill the bucket of your partner when your bucket's empty, you know?
Yes.
You can't be a bucket dipper either. All these toxic bucket dippers out here in the streets is crazy. Next question is, how tall are you? No, but everybody wants to know the answer. So FE304 says, how tall are you?
Oh my god.
The answer is that
just
this
tell
little
your
one
height.
right
No,
here.
just tell your height. Just tell your height. Just tell your
This
height.
little one right here is 5'2".
I am not 5'2".
Okay. Apparently she's 5'3", but she's 5'2". Look at her.
You better talk to her before I do, because I'm hurt her feelings.
Anyways, I'm 6 foot, so you can see the gap is like that much.
Get off of me. Get off of me. Go to the
She's
next
just
question.
the prettiest little princess ever, isn't she? Isn't she so precious? Come here, baby. Next question is, what is y'all favorite thing to do with each other when you're just chilling?
Yes. What's your favorite thing to do with me when we're just chilling?
Make music. Me and this woman, what we do when we're just chilling and just hanging out and doing nothing?
Yes.
We make music. Alright, next question.
Next question. Let me.
What's your favorite song together that y'all made? Ooh, that's a great question. What's yours, baby?
Favorite song together that we've made? It's either given to me. I've been waiting for a man like you. Need to show you all the things I can do. Got my eye on you. Or wants and needs. Sinking in a memories. Touch is what brings me peace. Need you
Of course, of course.
So, yeah. What's
I like
favorite?
wants and needs more than given to me, but I think before I die. I think before I die.
Oh, well, we didn't even post
you guys don't know about Before I Die.
We have so many songs that we haven't posted
so
yet.
many. We haven't posted most of our songs.
That's true. That's true.
Do y'all want any pets together?
Yay!
Yes. So she has a husky. She has a husky right now. If you guys haven't seen.
I have a cat and a husky.
That's so true. I forgot about Dave.
And he's allergic to both.
Yeah. But I'm gonna get her a.
I don't know how to. It's like called a Malamute.
Yes,
or something
a
like that.
Malamute. They're like the biggest.
I don't want that.
They're like the biggest huskies.
They're
ever.
like as big as me.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like I need someone to protect her when I'm not there.
No, but what
If I'm at
saying,
work,
yeah. But I'm saying, what if he get an attitude with me and he's as big as me?
He tells
You
you
remember
to
how I
sit,
told you, yeah, and I tell him to sit, and he's like, no, you sit.
Then you sit.
Yeah,
You
I'm
be a
gonna
good
sit.
girl.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
That's all.
I'm gonna sit.
Yes.
Ain't no dog like. Listen to me. I can't have an attitude and the dog have an attitude.
Yeah, so don't.
We're
have
gonna
an
have a
attitude.
problem.
So be a good girl and don't have an attitude.
Let's come here. Shut your stupid ass up.
Give me a kiss.
No.
Come here, give me.
Get away from me. I don't want that dog. That is crazy.
All right. So the next question is.
Wait, which one are you about to answer?
The next question is: are you still a brat? And the answer is abso-fucking-lutely. She is the most draining brat of all time.
You's a bitch ass. I'd have beat your ass. Man, let me go, man. Man, let me go, man. I'd have beat your ass.
But you know what? You know what? I love this woman. You know what?
What?
I love you.
Oh,
And it's okay that you're a brat.
Oh.
I love you no matter what. I love you. I love you, baby. I mean it.
Gag me.
I love her no matter what. Even though
Gag
she's
me.
just a brat with an attitude. She's super moody. She's always depressed and upset and something's always going on. It's okay because...
What the
It's okay because...
What?
It's okay because when I look at her, it makes me so happy. I just completely forget all the bullshit that she's put me through. It doesn't even matter.
Are you fucking crazy? Don't piss me off.
It's true. I'm being completely honest with you guys.
I'm
joking a little bit, but I'm being completely honest with you guys. But I genuinely love this woman to death, no matter what. Even if she's a brat with me most of the time, even if she's like that, it's okay. I love her to death.
The fuck?
I love you to death, baby.
What the?
I love you.
Get off of me.
All right, next question. Let's see what we got here.
What the? You get on my nerves. My last nerve too.
What's something you've learned from this relationship?
That I don't like you.
So we've both learned
That I don't
so
like
much from this relationship. Is actually crazy. So I have learned a lot from this gorgeous, intelligent, wise woman right here. But mainly what I've learned about is just like how to truly be in a loving relationship. Like more like how to... Like, I've been in relationships before. Not any really committed relationships like I am with her.
I'm only his second girlfriend.
Yeah. But this is the first woman that I've ever loved. Like loved for, like, I mean, been in love with. But I guess, like, learning how to get our needs met and our wants met in the relationship, while at the same time, like, staying extremely loving and, like, bringing love into that give and take that comes with being in a relationship. Yeah. I've learned because I think right before her, I was focused a lot on learning how to love myself and learning how to be in love with life, be one with God, etc. But then when she walked into my life, it got a little bit more difficult because now my love isn't just for one, it's for two. Mm-hmm. And so now that I feel like she's one with me, right, because I'm in love with her, now my love is being spread to her more. Mm-hmm. And just like spreading that love is so enjoyable, it's so fun, but I've never really done that before. So I'm just really proud and happy to be with such a loving woman that I feel safe enough to share all my love with.
You're so irritating.
Why am I irritated? Because I'm being honest. This is the thing.
No, because you just sat up and called me a brat and moody and like you're dying. And now I'm just the love of your life.
Yes, it's all true. It's all true.
Oh, it's true.
Because that's the only way that I'd be with you, is if you give me that other part too, that loving part. Mm-hmm. I love you, baby.
Mm-hmm. I love you too. Something that I've actually learned from him though. So he's a very like spiritual, knowledgeable person, and he's been like trying to help me on my spiritual journey as well. And I feel like in learning that, I'm learning how to like love myself and him better, because a lot of times, like in general, I feel like I like naturally have like more of like I'm not as like affectionate as I could be. He's like very affectionate and sweet. And so I'm just learning like how to be like the kind of like affectionate, loving partner that you need. Because sometimes like he's so sweet. Like he's always like touchy and just wants to kiss me and hug me. And like sometimes I'm just like, give me some space, like that. And I realize and like that's just like, if he were to die or something like that, I would be devastated if I never got those like suffocating kisses
those
again.
last kisses.
Yes. So I'm learning how to like set aside those feelings of like, you know, just growing up with like brothers too. We were never really like, I love you, hugging, loving. So I'm learning, and he's helped me learn how to be more of like an affectionate, open person. And that's like a lot better for us.
I'm teaching her how to be loving. It's true.
I am.
It's true.
I'm loving.
She's naturally a very sweet girl to me. Okay, to me. She always has an attitude, but that's separate. That's not like she's not in control of that. She's not. It's just like it's brain chemistry, you know. But she can. So yeah, she has some problems with her brain chemistry, but she's a conscious being, and she can control herself, and she can check herself and check her emotions.
Yes.
And so yes, when she starts feeling like, oh my God, leave me the fuck alone, when I'm just being a sweet man and just trying to be a loving partner, like it's time to just set that shit aside and like actually just be a loving partner
he's
too.
Like,
you know?
He's made me more aware of like my like more cold tendencies.
Yes,
that like in general, like that what I'm used to in like certain settings, like friendship and family settings, like it was just like normal. Like I'm used to that.
Yeah.
So he's made me way more aware of like my more like colder tendencies, and that's definitely helped me like just, you know, trying to develop into like more of like, you know, a loving person, and then like definitely loving for
She
him
is definitely developing into a way more loving woman, and I know that deep down that really is who she is. She's just got some stuff to work through, and that's beautiful.
What
that's
would
okay.
You ever say?
No.
My brain is chemically...
That's beautiful. That's okay. Like I said, you can't control your brain chemistry, but you can. Like I said, we already talked about it. Anyways, she's doing an amazing job. She's becoming more spiritual. She's loving herself more. She's loving me more. She's on a really good path, and I'm really proud of her.
And to clarify, I'm not always like, get the fuck off of me.
No.
Sometimes I'm in desperate need of his affection.
Yes, no. She's not like actually a bitch, but like sometimes she's a bitch.
I just get into moods.
What?
I just get into
She knows it's true. Look how long it took her to like actually be like, wait, he shouldn't have said that, even though it's true. He shouldn't have
If I had a chance to kill one of you motherfuckers, it'll be your ass. Fuck, nigga.
I just get in moods sometimes. We all get a little
She's
moody.
always in mood. I'm sorry. Let me stop.
Yeah, let me stop. Let me stop the clip.
Okay. Next question is for a quiz. For Chris, how did you know you just wanted to support Faith in her dreams of becoming a content creator? And for Faith, what did that mean for you that he wants to make sure your dreams come true?
Okay.
It's a beautiful question.
That is actually a really great question.
So my answer would be, okay, I knew I wanted to start supporting her when I got to know her more and I got to learn like how hard she's been working her whole life and how she's never really had a break, never really had time to relax, and never really had time to like ask herself what she really wants and actually be able to like follow a passion and see where it takes her. Because she's never had that opportunity, I really wanted to give that to her because I believe in her. So I know that the other thing is that like if her dreams were like kind of like ridiculous in my mind, if I thought that they were unrealistic,
to be an astronaut.
Yeah, something like that. And you're bad at math, exactly. Like if it didn't make sense to me, then I wouldn't want to help her as much. But because she wants to be a singer, and her voice is so incredible, it makes me want to see what she can do with that. Like see how the algorithm responds to her, etc.
Yeah. Like the content creator thing started because like I never dreamed of being like a content creator. It's just like one day I was just thinking, I was like, I'm sitting up watching YouTube videos. Why don't I just make a YouTube video? But I never thought like, you know, like, oh, I want to be an influencer and stuff like that. Right. But now that like, you know, the ball has been kind of moving, it's just like, why not? Why not?
She's getting a bunch of free stuff. Like, she might as well
why
keep.
Not?
You know? Yeah. So I guess that's the main answer. But also I know that no matter what, like if I love my woman, I'd want to help her follow her dreams. But just especially in her case, it makes me more passionate. Like I really just want to like give her that opportunity that she's never had just because I love her so much. So how does that make you feel that I want to make your dreams come true? I want to help you achieve your dreams.
Okay, so for me, the way it makes me feel, sometimes it still feels like it's like a little bit too good to be true. It feels like I'm putting like too much pressure on him and like I don't want to do it to you. And it like stresses me out. And like the whole point is like he wants me to relax, but I honestly don't know how to relax. And so even when I'm like I don't know, it's been a journey for me, I would say.
Can I say one thing?
Yes, go ahead.
I just want to add to like that's kind of part of the spiritual journey that she needs to be on because she's never had time to relax or explore like her mind.
I don't know how. I feel like I need to always be getting to it.
Always thinking, yeah. So she has a lot. She has like a problem with because she's never really had time to relax and like let her mind relax. She has little control over her mind and her thoughts. and this is a very normal thing with humans. We're all like this, and you have to train yourself to be able to control your thoughts to a certain level, you know, just to get your mind to shut up. And because she's never had time to relax, she's never had time to really like get the discipline of mind. And so now this is part of her journey where now she has that time to relax where I want to take care of her, but she can't. But that's okay because that's part of her journey. That's part of her spiritual journey, so I'm excited for it.
Like, I'm very grateful and appreciative, and it's just like, you know, it's amazing. Like, you know, just have a man come and say, just go sit down and relax. But since I'm not used to it, it doesn't make me comfortable all the time. And like I said, I feel guilty because I feel like I'm putting a lot of pressure on you, and it makes me want to just like.
Yeah, I get it.
Go work at Nike.
Yes.
But so it's a journey, but I'll always be grateful for it because I know he does believe in me, and it's so nice having such a supportive partner too. Because I didn't have one before, but I always believed in myself, so I felt like I didn't really need him to be supportive. I'm talking about like the person I was with before, but now like actually having such a supportive partner, it just feels different. It feels like it gives me way more of a drive that I already had. Like it pushes me.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
which I
feel the same way about that. Like now that I have a partner that I want to take care of and help, support, it makes me want to work harder just to like make both of our dreams come true, not just mine.
Yeah. So that's just the only thing. Like I'm very appreciative, grateful, but sometimes I do struggle with like you know, I feel guilty and I feel like it's just too much and like I need to like
help out.
Yeah, I need to help and I need to but he doesn't want me to do that.
Okay. What advice do you give someone who maybe just got into a relationship for the first time? Would you like to start first or me?
I'll start first because
Okay.
I feel like you have like
Yep.
a lot. So advice to give someone who got into a relationship for the first time?
yes.
Okay, so the number one thing, I see this like a lot, but a lot of people like lose themselves when they get into a relationship. So like they make it like all about the other person. And so I think that it's very important that you like, you know, you make time for each other, like all that stuff, but don't make your entire relationship about like the other person. Because I've known a few girls who when they like got a boyfriend, they like completely like changed into like everything like that he liked, and like they didn't even
they just assumed all of his values.
Exactly. Yes. So make sure like you establish who you are as a person, and then make sure your partner understands who you are as a person too,
where those boundaries are.
Where those boundaries are, so that way you guys don't have any problems. Like, you know what you're getting yourself into.
Because I feel like what happens oftentimes when that happens is that whoever is giving up themselves becomes resentful of their partner. Yeah. Because eventually, like, let's say maybe you realize, oh, you know, I really did want to continue with my dancing, but, you know, I mean, like, it could be anything, any type of art. Yeah. But my partner, you know, said that, how are you going to monetize that? That's a waste of money, something like that. And then you give up on something that you're really passionate about, but then you'll always resent your partner because they were the reason why you stopped doing it. Yeah. And I agree with you 100%.
It's important to grow as a couple, but as an individual as well, you need to have that growth as well. So
you can't forget you're an individual.
So don't lose yourself in a relationship. Like Chris and I, you know, we share similar passions, but we do have, you know, very different things that we love to do. Yes. And he knows what I love to do. I know what he loves to do, and like they don't necessarily intertwine.
They don't clash.
But they don't clash. And I'm not like trying to like transform myself into like an engineer, you know, because I don't care.
And I don't want an engineer for a woman anyways.
And he's not watching Dior runway shows to learn about fashion.
Definitely
so,
not.
You know, that's important. Just don't lose yourself in a relationship. That's important. And also never settle. That's a big one. That should be number one.
Well,
never settle in a relationship.
I kind of have a problem with that idea just because, like, it depends on what you mean by settle.
Okay. You know, all I'm saying is, like, you have your boundaries. Yes. And don't move that.
Yes, don't be moving your boundaries for somebody.
Don't be moving your boundaries for someone.
Like, if your partner, if you're literally not attracted to them, don't be in a sexual relationship with this person that you're not attracted to. Yeah. Okay, I will say this, that... Ooh, this is tough. Early relationships are very difficult.
I just think,
like beginning relationships with people.
I just think that it's important that you clarify your boundaries in the beginning.
That's true.
Because that's gonna save you a lot of time.
Like, you don't want to backstep the boundaries later on to get what you need.
Yeah, exactly. Because, you know, and especially if in the beginning you're being like super lenient and you're not comfortable.
And then you need to set it.
Yeah, and then like later on the line they're just gonna keep pushing and see what they can get away with. So that's important. So be your own person and stick by your boundaries.
That's so true. Yeah, don't let your partner push your boundaries. Like, that's really unhealthy. It's really narcissistic when somebody does that. I guess another thing that I will say is that you need to know your value. Like, people really, nobody recognizes their value in our society. Nobody. The women, the men, none of us do, because we really don't see ourselves as husbands, fathers. We don't see ourselves as wives and mothers. We see ourselves as like fun, like we want to have a friend that we can like spend time with and stuff, but it's so much more deep than that. Like, when you have a child, you need to have a partner that's going to be a good parent. It's really important that you have a good parent. So you're thinking, like, it's important that you're, like, vetting out these qualities in the beginning of a relationship? Yes, like, I guess I'm saying that, but also it's, like, just respect yourself enough to know that you deserve to be with a good partner. Yeah. Yes. Like a partner, and what I mean by a good partner is one that doesn't obviously push boundaries and stuff like that. Yes. but one that like actually wants you to do what you want to do, not just what they want you to do.
Right. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
they have to make sure that you are in alignment with their values and what they want of you, so that when they push you to do it, they know that you're both wanting what's changing and what's happening to you.
You need someone that's going to add to you. I was with someone who was definitely trying to like knock me down, but people say I'm arrogant, so I guess that's why I was never knocked down, really. But there will be people who claim that they love you and try to like knock you down, so that's important too. So just knowing who you are, being your own person, but still, you know, open to growing, but in healthy ways for the relationship, not growing just to be what they want you to be. And what you said too. So
that's right.
Those are important things. All right, y'all, this is the last question.
Last one. Yes. Okay. What do y'all do when you feel tired of each other? Now, I personally don't really have an answer to this because I always love this woman. I don't really get tired of her, but she gets so tired and sick of me all the time. Let me tell you something.
I don't get tired of you. You just get on my last nerve. You know what I'm saying?
Her nerves?
You get no. You get on my last nerve. And when he gets on my
last,
last,
she always has an attitude. So of course I'm on her last nerve.
He likes giving me an attitude on purpose sometimes. You like when I have an attitude sometimes. And you'll try to bring it out of me.
Because she's so tiny and cute, it's hard to take her seriously.
You try to bring it out of me. No. See, this is what I'm talking about. When I get tired of him, I just need space. And he doesn't like that. He doesn't like space.
No.
But for me, I just feel like I need space to calm down. And then once I'm calm, then I can come talk to you. Because if I don't get space to calm down, I'm going to...
That's the problem with her. She got fucking anger problems, bro.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. She gets like she's about to smack the shit out of me. I'm like, damn, like I didn't say anything that crazy. Like,
that's not true.
She did too.
These are all jokes, everybody.
Yeah, it's a joke, yeah.
These are jokes.
They're jokes, yeah.
These are jokes. When I get tired of him, I feel like I need space just to calm down. Not tired, just like when I'm upset with him. Because, like, even when I'm upset, I'll just be thinking, like, I miss him, but it'll just be like, fuck him.
I'm tired of you right now, as a matter of fact. We gotta end this. I'm just kidding. Okay. This was fun. I actually enjoyed making this video. Did you have fun?
Thank you for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next one.
Love you guys.
Go follow our couple channel.
Thanks
And
for
watch us on TikTok live from time to time. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.